found a perfect buried treasure as I was surfing around on my Game Pass account on my Xbox One. This is Tembo the Badass Elephant. It was published by Sega and developed by Game Freak. Yes, the same Game Freak that makes all the Pokemon games, or a bunch of them anyways. This is a very crazy game. You are an elephant, and honestly, there aren't enough video games where you get to play as an elephant, but you're an elephant as envisioned as kind of like a John Rambo type. And so you have all kinds of badass abilities, most of which have to do with physics and your heft and your ability to plow through different objects and obstructions. You're going to be fighting this army called the Phantom, and they have tanks and helicopters or choppers floating around, actually, that are shaped like giant peanuts. And you're trying to save Shell City, and you are just blasted through buildings and knocking over huge obstructions and watching all of the carnage unfold as you activate your powers but also push things and trample through things because you're so big. And so you're going to see a lot of destruction in this game. So it's not just like a typical cartoony character-based action platformer. Because you're so big and so powerful, you're going to see a lot of Hulk-like destruction, which makes this game a lot of fun. You see a lot of blow-ups. You see a lot of stuff blowing up on the screen, which is kind of a blast. I played this with my kid, and we were both just like, wow, this is much bigger and zanier and crazier than we were expecting. Great cartoony fidelity around this game as well. There's clearly a sense of humor and a sense of colorful fun with the way that the developers crafted this thing, and it all comes through. It is a blast to play. It's a blast to kind of check out, and it's also, because it's kind of a rarity, I guess it's a buried treasure, but it's kind of a rarity in that we don't see a lot of elephants as our main protagonists. It just feels so fresh, which makes it a perfect buried treasure. And, this was available for PC and for PlayStation 4, but it was pretty cool to just see it sitting there in the library of games. I could download it and try this out, and I honestly had a great time. It is a crazy, colorful, and super fun experience, and my kid and I both had a blast playing this sucker. Tembo the Badass Elephant is absolutely a badass buried treasure.